walking is probably like the hack of our generation, right? It seemed so boring when first considered it, or when I was younger. Just like, oh, it's going on a walk. What are you doing? Where are you going? Nowhere. You're just walking. Lame. And the problem with this modern world here is, well, there are a few problems, aren't there? But one of the problems is you don't have to get up and walk anywhere. You can just sit at home and veg out. And you know, it just all problems compound from there. You just start to atrophy, and not just physically at first, but all kinds of ways. You end up only focusing on one kind of plane, which hurts your eyes. You're not like looking around. And the health benefits of just ambulation, crazy, bro. They're crazy, bro. I'm no expert on it, right? But it's also a great way to think. And obviously I have my phone with me right now, which is how you're hearing me. But I don't listen to stuff. I may think about stuff to say and talk it out, but I don't listen to stuff these days. There was a time when I thought I needed to fill every little second with productivity advice and stuff. And sometimes I talk about books that I love here, and I'm obviously a big, lover of productivity advice and business systems and all that kind of a thing. But what I found is that, if you cram your head with too much stuff, it's all coming back to theory constraints these days. It's like, you can do less good with it. The more you cram full, the less you're gonna do any of it, right? It's like, that's why there's just quite a limited number of books these days, which I'm all about. And I study them. I come back to them. In the realm of modern workplace productivity and business systems, because sometimes another one slips in there and gives me a great insight, but then that insight really needs to be applied, or it's lost. You can't just fill it in. So you can't just keep filling in with more and more stuff, and expect that to change much. It's like anything where you don't want to be constrained. You don't want to limit what you're learning, if you're ambitious, whatever. But through a fair amount of disappointment, I've learned that just being a voracious listener of content doesn't do much. You gotta find the thing. We try and not have yourself blinded with the sun. You gotta find something which you can take from whatever you're listening to or watching, and try to implement it. That embodies it. That brings it from this abstract theory, which is not real. The theoretical is just theoretical. It really is. It needs to be embodied in practice. And so that's why if you read a whole book and you get just one idea from it and you actually use it, it was not time wasted, my friend. And so for me anyway, right now, I am not filling my head with new things on walks. Instead, I am thinking about what's already been put in there. And I think talking about it in this format is going to help me further to, formulate what's already in there. And again, we're still in the realm of theory here. We're not in the realm of putting said ideas into practice. But it's, it's one step further toward putting it into practice, right? It's to think about it yourself. So let me get through this. And so Yeah, I call it ambulatory cognition. It's thinking on a walk. It's really great for the body and the brain. Get your steps in. It's got all these health benefits, allegedly. Walking, do it.